What's going on, my fellow troops? My name is Xavvo and welcome back to a brand new video. So today I am going to be giving you my best tips on how to get good at Modern Warfare 2 or numeral 2 2022, whatever you want to call this game. Now, you're probably going to say to me, how can you give me these tips? Because you're probably not that good at the game. I can tell you right now, I have just made an elaborate switch from Black Ops 4 to Modern Warfare 2. That is the kind of change we're talking about. The movement is completely different in that game compared to this one, and I've really not been playing this game. I think I played this game last on the day I got it, so honestly, I have been playing it over the past 3 days, and I've already got 3 weapons to gold. And yeah, I have been dominating the lobbies. I've literally been the one usually carrying the team, because this game actually, for some reason, promotes less kills. I don't know why, compared to other games where you drop 80 bombs. In this game, I've been getting like 30 kills, whilst the rest of my team is slacking at the back with only 10 kills. So yes, I am pretty aware of what I'm talking about. Now, a lot of this stuff will probably come to you as kind of common knowledge, or you might just say, pfft, we've all heard this before, we already know this. No, but I think you need to really listen to what I'm saying and actually implement it, like actually make the change. Don't just sit there and shrug it off, actually listen and do what I'm trying to tell you. So the first tip that makes you good at this game is generally, I think the biggest thing is improving your settings. This is so important. Now, I'm not going to run you through all of my settings. If you want like a full settings video, I can totally give you it, but the main things I'm focusing on is the sensitivity and also the field of view. The field of view should definitely be at least above 110 to 120, and this is not just for like aesthetical reasons. Having your field of view up fundamentally makes you better at the game. This is because what it does is it actually stretches your peripheral view and it allows you to see more of players around you. If you're stuck in 80 field of view, how the fuck do you expect to see people when they're coming towards you from the side? They would have to literally be in front of you to see them. And this is the problem people had in Modern Warfare 2019 on console, because we couldn't see players enough, whilst PC players got the advantage. As cruel as it was, that was just how the game was. And now we have the ability to do so. So if you haven't done it, just fucking put it up. Like, come on, just use what they've given you. It's literally as simple as that. Put your field of view up and it'll make all the difference. It'll even make you look like you're running faster, and let's be honest, that makes you feel better at the game. Other than that, as far as sensitivity, I've got horizontal and vertical both on 5. I don't know if that's the preset or if people have done higher than that or lower, but I personally recommend 5 just because it's not too quick. You're not going to be running around loosely throwing your aim around and not hitting any shots, and you're also not going to be really slow to reacting. So honestly, I just run those 2 for the sensitivity. But yeah, that's the main thing. I think as far as console anyway, definitely put your sensitivity on 5. Oh, and another huge piece of information I actually forgot to mention in here, and whilst this might come down to some sort of skill or based on kind of the way you're adjusted to holding your controller and which buttons you press, I do actually really recommend strongly that you use tactical for your button layout. This is so important. The button preset basically for your controller on console, it's so important to use tactical, just because if you actually have that selected, it makes accessing the dolphin dive much quicker instead of having to move your thumb over to I guess off the right stick. I'm just going to say that so it kind of becomes coherent for people on both consoles. But yeah, just having tactical is going to make your likeliness of, you know, jumping down quickly and drop shotting and stuff like that, more tactical movements that are more sharp and instant, it makes them more likely to happen than having to take your thumb off of the stick, basically. So that's also very important to keep in mind. And I think now the next tip, and this one's going to be a huge one, is to not slide. Yes, I actually mean this. Don't slide in this game. It is so fucking bad. It will get you killed 9 times out of 10 slide in this game. The animation is so godforsakenly bad. It's actually terrible. Like, don't slide. It's so shit. You've got dolphin dive. Just use that. And I don't mean go overkill with it. Don't go diving around every corner like some, I don't know, some retard on crack. Just, no. Dolphin dive when you're feeling that there's a player coming towards you, and let's say there's some cover in front of you. Dive towards that cover or dive around corners. Diving around corners is a super clean strategy that I use all the time. If you dive around a corner, players are not going to react to that very well because they're expecting you to be at eye level as they come around the corner. So I usually always do that as well, dolphin diving around corners, but just don't slide. The only time I would make the exception to sliding is if you're coming from the side to enter a door. So if you're about to come towards a door, you can slide through the door. That always really works pretty well because players who are coming towards the door as well aren't expecting to put their aim down at their feet, so you usually get an upper hand there. So generally, don't slide and use dolphin dive wisely. This simple movement correction is going to make you a lot better. And I think the third and final one I need to make very clear is fix your damn classes. I mean, seriously, actually look into the weapon or even just test the damn weapon in the firing range. The firing range doesn't take an hour to boot up. All you have to do is go to the class setup section and click Y, I think, at the bottom of Xbox. I'm not too sure if it's the same, if it actually is Y on Xbox or whatever, but you'll see at the bottom and it'll basically say enter firing range and it immediately takes you in there and you have got no excuses to not do this. It's that quick and simple. You can literally jump in, test your gun, and if you feel that it's all wobbly and weird, just back out and change the damn attachments up, rank the weapons up, and use the techniques I've already been showing you, you know, the little tips that will actually help, and you'll quickly level your weapon up much faster, stick on better attachments, and you'll generally just get better chances of aiming and landing your shots. It's just proven. I mean, honestly, if you're a weapon guru or someone who's played plenty of the previous CODs before to recognize a lot of these weapons like the M4, the AK-74, or the AK-47, they've got some weird names for the guns in this game. Yeah, the Kastov. Yeah, the Kastov. If you've seen the Kastov or these other guns and you know what they are, you're probably going to be already experienced with what kind of weapon fire rating pattern these guns have, so you'll probably know how to change them up and which things you should be prioritizing in terms of attachments. But for anyone who isn't too aware, it just, honestly, use the guns, pick up on the main things you see wrong with it, and change it. Like, that's it. Go into a game, fire the gun from the hipfire, down the sight, just normally, and see what is wrong with it. If you notice that recoil's all over the place, change the attachment up. And you don't even have to go into a game, just test it in the firing range. But yeah, honestly, those are my 3 tips. And if you want a bonus tip, if it really helps, just hit your shots, cuh. Anyway, that's about it. So yeah, I'm just having a ball with Modern Warfare 2, so I'm gonna go back to grinding and getting some more gold weapons. I'm just really happy with this game. I know a lot of people can't say the same in my comment section. Some people don't like this game and don't want me to play it, but I'm sorry, boys. But yeah, but anyway, thank you everyone for watching. I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye, guys.